Yeah, you know what time it is. It is Phree Tha Truth, and it's time for another Convo Sessions. And this is a very special episode because I have a job to do, and that is to get the word out about this grant for all small business owners of color. Yes, you in specific. We are targeting you. But before that, I'm going to take some time to talk with Stacy, talk with her about her business, talk about her experiences as far as applying for grants, and just fill you in on the information of the things that are coming up. So we're going to take a little moment and we're going to talk about Stacy and her business and let people know what it is, what she does, where it's at, and how you can support. Go ahead, girl.
Thank you. So my name is Stacy, and my business is Brownstone Spa. I'm located off 32nd Street in Indian School in the Salon Boutique. I'm soon to be moving locations, but I do offer skincare services, skincare education, body treatments, and really excited to be here. My business is going on in November. I think it'll be 3 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So 2020 has definitely been a year of learning and adjusting and figuring things out. So definitely had to switch up my business models, which I think most businesses have done. I'm offering a lot of virtual spa parties, virtual skincare consultations, and product sales to really focus on what you can do at home during this time to take care of your skin.
What kind of skin products?
So I have skin products. I've just added in body products. So a really nice body lotion that's good if you have like psoriasis, eczema, a body scrub. And then I also have your facial cleansers, serums, toners, facial moisturizers, sunscreen. So everything you need to get healthy skin.
Nice. I'm going to be talking to her a little bit after this.
Yes. Please do.
So we are here to talk about this grant that is coming through LISC in partnership through the City of Phoenix. It's going to be approximately, I want to say $2 million.
Wow.
That is coming through this grant, and businesses will qualify up to $10,000 for this grant, depending on your situation, but it can definitely go up to $10,000 for your business. Have you applied for grants before?
I have applied for grants before.
What was your experience?
So overall, I think my experience has varied. So I recently applied for a grant, and what I loved about it, they provided all the information you needed to better understand the process. So everything that you needed to expect, timeline, when you would hear something, when you wouldn't. And I think that's really great, especially if you're new going into grants. You're really not sure what to expect.
Right.
On the other end of that, it wasn't necessarily a grant, but it was part of like the loan process, the early part of the pandemic. And that was a little different because they wanted certain documents I wasn't expecting them to have. And this is very different from like your normal like tax return that you did for your business. But they were getting really into like specific statements, like even more in depth than like a profit loss statement. And so that's something, especially for more small businesses that I know within our community you kind of really want to make sure you have all your stuff together as if you're running like a, Fortune. Million company.
Because, speak that into existence. Operate as such. Yes, definitely. So besides the information, do you think with people being small business owners, and most of these people are usually new to the business world, do you think like some of these applications can get confusing or what's the word I'm looking for? A bit of a struggle to get through?
I think so. Now my background, I was a business major.
Okay.
So some of the terminology was very, familiar to me.
Yeah.
So I would say if you just kind of went in to run your own business and you're not as familiar with business terminology, I think you might have a struggle of what things mean. Mm-hmm. But not to say, I think it's still good to get through. Yeah. So definitely like going with those grants that have resources of how to understand it.
Definitely. Mm-hmm. Definitely. So let's talk about some of the eligibilities for this business grant at hand. Okay, so your micro business has to have been impacted by COVID-19. Mm-hmm. Okay, documentation that establishes the micro enterprise majority business owner as being the member of a low to moderate income. Okay, most recent tax return. So you definitely got to get this paperwork in order, people. Micro business has no more than 5 employees, including the owner. So that's a big part, making sure that you are a micro business. Currently operates a physical mobile home-based location in the city of Phoenix as of January 1st and has not been previously awarded funds from other small business grants. If awarded up to $5,000 from the Micro Business Resilience Grant, eligibility cannot exceed $10,000. So if you have gotten a grant before, you won't get a whole $10,000, but you'll get that portion that equals $10,000. So this sounds like you definitely got to get your ducks in a row. Mm-hmm. And the paperwork I'm hearing is definitely something that they're going to be focusing on. So please, 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 you're in about a week of knowing ahead of time. Go into your files, go into your drawers, however you are organizing your business, and get your paperwork in order. And again, just to focus on the fact that it has to be low to moderate income. So, let me go over to some potential barriers that may come across with this. So you have to have your DUNS number. For people who may not be familiar, can you explain to them what the DUNS number is?
So my understanding of the DUNS number is it helps you establish like business credit. So if you think of like a personal line of credit, by your purchases, things like that, you have that on the personal side, but the DUNS helps to see the credibility of your business. Okay. It is free. Mm-hmm. So one thing I think it's DUNS and Barrett. I forget. You put the information in there. Yeah. Don't get tricked though, because when you do put in some information, it'll try to set you up with a consultation. Okay. To actually go to someone to get loans and whatever process they have. Okay. Don't fall for that. Yeah. Don't fall for that. You just go in and within like a few days, they'll send you an email with a DUNS number.
Yes. So definitely something that you want to get started on right now. Go find your DUNS number. I'm being told that it takes up to 3 days. Mm-hmm. So you don't want to be trying to apply for this grant the day of, and then you have to go back and find your DUNS number, and then that's going to take 3 days, and you might miss the window, or we might max out on the people who can apply for the grant. So please do not be one of those people. Okay, business must have a bank account that matches their DBA business name and can provide a void check. All 3 of these items must have the exact same name on the records that they provide. So again, your business account must match your DBA/business name and on the voided check. Yeah, I hope everybody got that.
Yes, and I would just add some business bank accounts. Of course, it's extra to have checking now. Remember back in the day, you get bank account, you get some checks. Now they charge you for the checks. Yes. So if you don't have a voided check, you can get the printed out paper that will provide a voided check. So hopefully that doesn't deter people.
I'm just getting hip to all this, guys. Yeah. I'm getting hip to all this. So this is very much a learning process for me, and I'm glad to be able to share this information because it gets me in line with the things that I need to be knowing for my business right now. Your business cannot be in debt with the federal government. So you might want to check on that.
So you paid your taxes,
yeah,
your business taxes.
Business must have a recent tax return on file, and family members who earn income in the household. So if you have people living with you, you will need their tax returns as well. So that might be another feat for some of you to talk to the people who are in your home and providing their tax returns as well. Businesses must have payroll records or backup files to prove number of employees. So you're definitely going to have to provide that proof of your employees. So however you are keeping track of that, please organize, get that paperwork in order. And again, businesses cannot exceed 10K in the City of Phoenix funds and must be aware of this when applying. So I would hate for you to apply for this grant and you forgot, quote unquote, about another grant that you have gotten for Phoenix, and then they send you a letter or some form of communication saying that we cannot give you this grant. So just make sure your ducks are in a row. Please make sure you go back and organize your paperwork because it is going to have to be submitted. Now, I do want to inform people that who may not be English speaking, may not be your first language. Sometimes stuff like this gets a little confusing. There will be a Spanish application available. And on the website, you will be able to schedule for an interpreter if you need one to help get you through your application process. This grant is open to all people of color, micro business owners. So Black, Mexican, Asian, whomever. If you are a person of color, this business grant is for you. Now, I just want to take a little time to highlight the small business owner that is here on my show right now. And I want to give her opportunity to drop information again about her business and how to support.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks so much for having me. So
Absolutely.
Some of the best ways to support right now is, scheduling virtual skincare consultations. These are fun things that I've started adding, of course, since the pandemic, but they're only 30 minutes and we meet over Zoom. I have you do some pre-work as far as some pictures with nice lighting, addressing your concerns, completing some intake forms, and then we discuss what's going on within your skin during our virtual session. And each of these sessions also come with a mini kit of products that basically I've curated for your skin that I think will help address the concerns you have. And then after that, you can decide if you want to go ahead and get some of the full-size products to last you for a few months down the line. Additionally, I do have an online store which provides candles up to your spa at home needs. So if you're looking for some candles, nice relaxation, those are actually local Black-owned candles that were made that I have that'll be sent to you. Down the line, follow me on Facebook, Instagram. It's Brownstone Spa and Brownstone Spa AZ. And I will also be doing virtual spa parties where that will also provide you a box of all of your skincare needs that you have. And I will also guide you through a full facial virtually, as well as with a group of friends. So some things that are coming up in the next month or two.
That sounds like fun.
Yes.
Okay, so just to reiterate, this is a business grant through LISC in partnership with the City of Phoenix. Okay, you have to be a micro business. People, what is a micro business? That is there's 5 or fewer employees, including the owner. Okay, unfortunately, nonprofit organizations, liquor stores, check cashing agencies, gun shops, pawn shops, and other businesses restricted to patrons above the age of 18 are not eligible for this grant, including cannabis retailers and bars. So I'm sorry, you're not qualified for this one. Okay, the grants will be made in amounts ranging from $5,000 to $10,000. The grant amount is determined based on the enterprise previous award history with the city of Phoenix. And we talked about that. If you know that you've gotten grant money before through the city of Phoenix, keep that in mind when you are applying for this one right here, because they're going to go through this paperwork and they will see and match numbers, and you may disqualify yourself. LISC will be using the funding to provide grants to businesses facing immediate financial pressure because of COVID-19. So in order to first qualify, your business has to have been affected by COVID-19. And just reiterating the fact that this will be available in Spanish. So if your English is not the best, or if you feel like you're not competent enough to go through the application in English, it will be in Spanish as well. And they will make interpreters available to help you get through the application. When you're on the website, you can apply for one. Now, I just want to reiterate people getting their DUNS number, because it's going to take you possibly up to 3 days. I don't want you to hold up your process because you haven't gotten the number yet. So this is again about getting your ducks in a row, getting organized, and your paperwork together. I want to see all of us winning, and I want to see all of you getting the help that you need for your business. Okay? Now, the website and everything will be up on the event, and I will, if you go over there on Facebook, Phree Tha Truth, PHREETHA Truth, find me on Facebook. There is the event right there, and you can tap on the event, invite yourself, invite other people you know, share the event. There's $2 million. There's enough for everybody to get some. Please do not feel like you need to keep this opportunity to yourself. There is plenty for everyone to go around. We all are in this together. So that was the special convo sessions today with Phree Tha Truth and Stacy. Thank you for coming and talking about your experiences applying for such things. So everybody stay tuned. And of course, find me everywhere, Phree Tha Truth, phreethatruth.com. Holla.
Bye.